Good morning from Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. What a night last night was. Tell you what, check out my last video, I guess, if you're interested. But I got some paper rolls on my trailer and I don't want them anymore. So let's get it fired up. We got door 40 just checked in. Our appointment's not till 9:30 and it's 8 right now. So wait, yeah, it's only 8. So hopefully they can get me in. Give me a door. So I'm gonna go get the doors opened up, seal broken, and stuff like that. Bloop. This bad boy off there. Every time I have a seal, because they didn't ask for it, but I always like to toss it in there just so they have it. And it's a lot. Yikes. Good old paper rolls. And I just did book a reload going from 20 miles away to Owensboro, Kentucky. So that's pretty exciting to have a straight through like that. Hopefully everything goes well with this. Hey, sorry the phone died. So empty here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, and headed over to Mount Pleasant, Tennessee. I got a load going from Mount Pleasant back to Owensboro, paying $750. And I don't know how many miles that is. I'll have 40 miles to Deadhead after Owensboro, but I gotta drop the truck off today at the shop. So man, this worked out. You know, I don't want to speak too soon, but this worked out perfectly. If you know everything goes to plan. Man, I was really not expecting it, but it just popped up on the board. 0 minutes old, called on it. Almost just booked it for what it was listed. It was listed at 700, but I was like, I can do 750, 20 miles away. So very exciting. Just hope everything gets loaded, and unloaded is the big question because they close at 3:30, and I've been there before. I usually only get loaded there, so I don't know if I think it's like an outdoor warehouse, but they're pretty strict with their close time. So you know, hopefully I don't get there and they say come back tomorrow and I have to drive all the way home and all the way back tomorrow. But we'll see. We will see. Just trying to get loaded as fast as possible. So on my 3 on the time lapse, the phone was dead when I got done at the last place, so I couldn't record any of that. But yeah, I think we're 24 minutes away. And yeah, I was able to get a reset on my hours, and it was a split, but yeah, anyway, a lot to say. Hopefully everything goes well. That'll be $1,575 in 2 days with maybe like 450 miles or something like that. So it's, you know, call it $250 worth of fuel because it'll be heavy both ways. $250 of fuel and $1,300 post profit, which is only $650 a day. I get it, but I didn't like work the whole day yesterday, or I won't be working the whole day today. So it is what it is. Anyway, catch you on the time lapse here. All right, so I have to drive to a different address. I hate doing that. I don't know, it's just kind of annoying. Like, why not just... He said they're doing them a favor. I don't know what that means. But I have to drive 4 miles away somewhere. And then I have to come back to get scaled and get my paperwork. Yippee. So, hopefully they load quick at least. Alright. Get the door shut. That took not too long, not too short though either. So yeah, I don't think I'm going over any weigh stations. I may not really pay that much attention sliding the tandems. Just throw it near the front, call it good, because it's the same metal ingots that I've oh, are you kidding me? It's this stuff. Got my trailer floor a little dirty, but it's all right. It's a load getting me back home. I was just gonna deadhead, but this is better than that. All right, I'm gonna slide everything Speedy Gonzalez. Hopefully the door's shut for me because this place is kind of on an angle. And yeah, catch you with the time lapse going back to the other place. This might be a first for me. Do you see where this says 82? 82, or sorry, 80, 220. We overweight, boys. I do not care. I'm not going over a weigh station. And truth be told, with 30 pounds less, 30 gallons less diesel, it wouldn't even be a problem. So, yeah, let me get out of here. And that makes sense why my PSI gauge is saying so high on everything. Oh man. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going over through any weigh stations. So this is future me. Yes, you do go over a weigh station, because for the fastest route to get there before the place closes is going to be up through Bowling Green, and there on 65 North is a weigh station. It's almost always open too. So yes, there's a weigh station. You're gonna have to figure that out, dummy. Not the end of the world. Okay, so here is where I got off to go around the weigh station. Just kind of went into town, took a right, and then came back out to the interstate and got back on. All right, we made it. I don't like running that hard. And that was hard. I was like pedal to the metal basically the whole way. I had to bypass that weigh station because I was overweight. I'm not now. I'm 79,960 right now. So I burnt 260 pounds of fuel on the way. And probably shaved some brake shoe off. Anyway, 260 pounds of fuel just gone. Isn't that kind of crazy to think about? Like just that much fuel's just in the air. But now these fine people can get this metal that they so desperately need. I don't think you can even tell how far back. You see all that? All that is what I have on to. I mean, this whole place. All that. So they don't need it by any means. Yeah, there's some Conestogas here. Dude, I would love to do Conestoga work, because I feel like it's not hard as far as I mean, you have to strap and everything, but you don't have to tarp. And I'm pretty sure just flatbed in general is pretty lucrative on the short haul stuff, like rate per mile lucrative. And I would love to be able to run less miles and still make the same amount of money. Maybe longer days, or just kind of a lot of sitting. That's one thing, but I don't know. I also hate sitting. Like, I hate sitting on docks and all that stuff. But you don't get that with Conestoga. You just pull up your tarp thing, your wagon cover, and then they just, you know, unstrap. I should go talk to some of these guys. I mean, they're probably, a lot of these guys are probably company guys. There's people sitting here. Staging area. I did these before, or I picked up here before one time, for like 2 weeks, I want to say, something like that, where it was from here, Owensboro, going to Newburgh, and I could do, if I got here bright and early, I could do 3 in a day. They're paying $500 each, so that was a good, I mean, and it was like 30 miles one way, so 60 round trip, so you're talking 180 miles, half of which empty, half is fully loaded though. And you go to Newburgh and back. Anyway, so $1,500 minus whatever you'd spend on fuel, which would end up being like maybe $100. It was nice, except it was scrap aluminum and it was scratching up my trailer floor real bad. Like before that, my trailer floor was like perfect. I mean, there were like no scratches. You could, it literally almost had a shine to it. It was just perfect. It hadn't been beat on by the last guy. As I've mentioned, I have the original tires of this trailer still on. And so, you know, a lot of the original, everything's original on this thing, pretty much. One of the tires was replaced because I think he hit a hole or something. But anyway, so yeah, this trailer's just in good shape, and it was perfect. I could like sweep it and it would, and blow it and it would just go right out. But now, ever since then, this was like a year and a month ago, maybe 13 months ago, it's kind of scratched up the floor and it's got a bit of a texture to it. And so the pallets kind of catch on it now and kind of dig into the wood, whereas before they just slid. So that's kind of, it's just the way it goes. I don't know. I turned it down once, like eventually, because I even got up to the point where it was $550 a load. So I was making, what would that be a day? $16.50 a day minus fuel. But I was just so, like, this trailer was too good to me for me to feel comfortable scratching it up like that. So I went and I was doing those round trips, which that was good too. So it is what it is. I wish I could have the aluminum stuff back, because I would just run my project trailer and I wouldn't care about the floor. Oh, and it trashed. If I think about it, and if I can find it, I'll throw a picture here. My truck was trashed on the outside and the inside of the trailer. It was all wet, and so it was basically just a little gravel mosh pit on the inside, and the outside was just filthy. That's the dirtiest this truck's ever been. And it's still not even like, sometimes I'll be under the trailer and I'll see a little spot that's just caked with gravel, and I'm like, oh, that's from doing those. So it's getting washed off slowly. The more you know, I drive in the rain and stuff, because that cleans off the trailer. But yeah, anyway, I'm rambling. This paid $750 coming all the way from Tennessee, and I was making $550 a day, $550 a load, taking it from here 20 miles away. So anyway, that's just how it is. Things come and go. If you get a project like that, you just gotta weigh the costs. You know, would I have done that for, like, if they could have said, hey, let's get on a contract, you'll do this every day for 6 months, I would have done it. I would have made a lot of money, but then the trailer would have been, you know, pretty roasted by the end. So it's kind of like, you got to weigh your cost. I paid 40 grand for the trailer, and if I have to put a new floor in it, that's going to be expensive. It's going to be 15 grand, something like that. Or I do it myself and it won't be that good, and it'll cost a lot of money in materials and take a lot of time and tools. Anyway, like I was saying, you just need to weigh your options and find what works for you. And he said, oh, you got the good stuff, come on. I showed him what was inside the trailer, just for reference. Sometimes, I hope he'll do it. Sometimes they'll take this big forklift he's in, and he'll pick up a smaller forklift to bring it to where he needs to use it. Just to show you the scale of how big these things are. I think those are the ones that are so big they can pick up like a 46,000 pound ingot and put it on a flatbed, just straight how it is, you know what I mean? Sometimes they just ship those single ingot things. I don't know if they have any here still. They used to, but anyway, hopefully they get me out quick. I'm not far from home, and it's only 3:44. Could be an early Thursday, and then I'm gonna drop my truck off at the shop, and I'm wanting to do some working out tomorrow or something. Maybe going a long bicycle ride. Yeah, drink a bunch of caffeine in the morning. I've not been drinking enough caffeine. Or not enough. I've not been drinking any caffeine. I drank a little bit a bit ago, just because I don't know. I was bored, and yeah, I'm feeling good right now. It's been good to have a break, but I also get a lot more done when I drink caffeine. So hopefully, quick unloading. What is going on? Today is March 29th. It's Friday. I didn't think I was gonna work today because I put the truck in the shop, but then yeah, so I got I got a round trip going down to Andersonville, Tennessee, and then back with this carrier's trailer. So I'll be running that. It'll mostly just be time lapse because, man, I don't feel like stopping, and it's a lot of driving. I need to get going. It's like it's 12:30 right now, so I'm planning on this being maybe a late night. It's gonna take lots of caffeine juice to get me through this one, but yeah, I'm glad to have it. Sucks that there is a straight like south wind. You know, it'll be going right against me, but no, that's not true. I'm actually gonna be going through Louisville, Lexington, south, straight up Lexington, back west again. So yeah. I don't know that I've driven that route much, so it'll be kind of fun to watch. But I'm gonna slide the tandems right now in this trailer and get her going to Andersonville, Tennessee. Lots of you know, not goodness there. I'm gonna go ahead and take this exit here for London and hit this little byway and hopefully cut away from all of that. I'm not one to typically
turn left at the traffic light.
Try to cut my luck or anything like that, but man, I mean it's pretty bad, it looks like, so I don't know that I'm gonna have a lot of luck going any other way, especially even just straight. I mean, it's got the looks like the road is literally closed, you know, so I'm gonna go left. Hopefully it doesn't bite me in the butt going through town, but man, I don't know. I'm just thinking I don't have any options other than going straight and whatnots. There's a 5-minute slowdown before the next exit, and I'm like, well, that's gonna only get bigger.
In 1 mile, make a U-turn.
It just a second ago went from being like maroon to having the white and red, meaning it's like shut down. So yeah, and you know, this is not the only time I've heard of this where the 75 south goes down. That was a little bit of a red light, but that's okay. I didn't see it. So I don't know. Now it's saying this way is slower, but I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Well, I'll see. You'll see me on the time lapse. Just drive wherever I drive, but hopefully, because the ETA was 7. It was like 7, and then now it's up to like 8:21. So, yippee, right? Anywho's, we'll see. See if this shaves any time off or if everyone else is going this way. So we're here, checked in. They said, we'll call you with the door. Not fun. I was hoping I'd just get on the door, get unloaded, and get out because of the time of day. But I was not that lucky. So anyhow, I'm gonna go lay down before they, get a little rest. Edit some videos. I haven't put out a video in a while. Again, this is March 29th, so I think I've gone 6 days without a video. 5 days, 4 days, something like that. No, I think I put like 2 out on Sunday, maybe. Anyway, see you in a sec. All right, unloaded here in Andersonville, Tennessee. Let's get rolling. It's currently 9:33. Wow, that's this time. Let's see, what time is it actually? 8:30. So, let's get our paperwork from back at the front. Get on home as fast as possible. I'm wanting to go riding tomorrow morning at 6:45, dirt bike riding. And if I get home at like 1 or any later than that, I'm probably not gonna ride. So, it's just a little too early, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get moving. And we're home. What a crazy week. 1,911 miles is how many miles I did this week. So, yeah, pretty crazy. You can go back. I think I told about everything I got paid except today's. But on all the other ones, you can go back and see how much I got paid for each of those. I think it was $1,000 for Monday, $500 coming back, and I got $825 going down to Tennessee, $750 coming back, and then today. So, yeah, not a bad week. Turned out to be not a bad week, but man, it's late right now. Well, it's technically Saturday right now. But yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow and work on this trailer some more, because Monday I have 2 of those little trips over in Kentucky, so I'll jot over there, get those done, hopefully with the project trailer. So it might be its first ride. We'll see if I can get the turn signal working. And what else? It's not supposed to rain, so I don't have to worry about any of that. I think it's just scrap aluminum of different types. So it'll be a good little trial run for it. And it's open appointment. So if I get there and they're like, his trailer floor is creaking in half or something, and I'm like, okay, well, hold on. Let me go get my other trailer. So I don't know. I say that, but like, I really don't want to have to drive an extra 100 miles then to go get my trailer. So we'll see. Anyway, appreciate you tagging along. I hope I'm providing something for you. If not, I don't know what to tell you. Stop watching. Thanks for watching. See ya.